Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome to Pick and Play, the series where I pick a game out of my game collection and play it for you guys. It has been quite the while since I've recorded anything on this channel for you guys in terms of video games, but I am here to say that I am back once again, and I'm ready to record more games just like I did before. But of course, a lot has happened in the last month or so this pick and play episode will be the perfect opportunity for me to discuss pretty much everything that has been going on for those of you who are not up to date as to what's been happening. I did move, I'm in a new place, I have a new computer for recording, I have a new desktop computer for editing, I have a lot to talk about in terms of what's been happening. I did upload a update video quite a bit ago. I did delete it off the channel because that's what I do with update videos. I delete them because they're not that relevant if they're up for a while. And that kind of talked about things that have happened before. But now this video will be perfect for me to kind of discuss what has been happening and what will happen in the future for sure. A lot of good things for sure are going to be happening. But anyways, the game. This is Wario Ware Inc. Mega Party Games, one of my favorite games on the GameCube. It's a pretty easy game to record, so it would be perfect for me to kind of just play while I'm talking and not really have to stress too much about the game and what's going on in the game, because it's pretty simple stuff. For those of you who have never played WarioWare before, it is like a series of little mini games, I guess, and they're pretty short, a few seconds here and there. They're pretty easy stuff, but it does get faster as you keep playing, and your objective is to go through a certain number of minigames before you fight a boss minigame, and then you beat that, and then you move on to different characters. It's a really cool game. But anyways, let's just get right on to it here. There are a bunch of games. We're going to start off with the first stage. And yeah, let's just get right on to it. So, let's jump all the way back to October of 2016. I got married. I'm sure many of you already knew this by now. I got married on October 22nd. Which is pretty sweet. I am now a married man. My wife has been in some videos, or a video, fairly recently in one of my more recent picking. Wow, I missed that. Wow. If I'm gonna fail while talking, this is not gonna end well. So anyways, let's move on to November. In the middle of November is when I was preparing for my move. And wow! I cannot talk and play at the same time apparently. This is the first stage. Oh, this is not gonna end well at all. But anyways, jumping back into the story. So in the middle of November, I packed up all of my games away because I was getting ready to move in early December. So that's one reason why I was not able to record pretty much anything because, you know, you can't record when your games are in a box, being all lonely and proud and all that stuff. So there's that. Right before that, however, wow, this is not going to end well. Right before that, my laptop that I used to record all of my games and edit all of my stuff broke. This was also in the update video as well, but it pretty much crapped out. When you turn it on, it would freeze for it would freeze forever until you turn it off and turn it back on, but it would only stay on for maybe 10-20 minutes or so. So you really couldn't do anything. The times where it didn't do that, however, it would just completely ruin my rendering. Every time you try to render a video on it, it would freeze mid-render, and wow! I failed the first stage! I am not this bad at this game, I'm telling you. This game is not that hard. Well, I guess it would give me the opportunity to show off different minigames, but now I feel like I'm a crappy player. I swear this is not that bad. But anyway, so my computer completely busted. I couldn't really record anything. I couldn't really do anything until I went home for Thanksgiving a little bit ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, because we're in December now, the middle of December. There I took my mom's laptop that she used. Well, she doesn't really use at all actually, and she let me have it. I figured I could make more use out of it than she could. She just gave it to me as like, here, take this. I don't really use it anyway. She uses her iPad for pretty much everything that goes on. And even before that, my wife and I got ourselves a desktop computer. It's our computer. We share it. It's a very nice desktop computer. I love it a lot. It's pretty sweet. However, I will not be using that to record games. I will be using that to edit my videos actually now as a whole thing, not recording, just strict editing. Because the way it's set up in this room now, or in the last apartment, I'm sorry, it was in our bedroom. It wasn't in the place where I was recording, so it's not very mobile either. You can't just carry a desktop every time you want to record something on it. It just wouldn't work. So that's another reason why I couldn't record anything. Then we moved here into our new apartment in the beginning of December. I hooked up everything. Everything looks nice. Laptop works great. The only issue is that we didn't have internet for the first week after we moved in. And we had an appointment, actually last Friday, to get our internet hooked up. Turns out they hooked everything up, but there was something going on in the apartment complex that we lived in to where all of the power turned off, or for the internet. So no one could connect to their internet at all. Lucky for us, right? I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. Also, we're moving on to the next stage here. That was a boss stage we played. Now we're moving on to Jimmy T stage, which is pretty cool stuff. So yeah, it didn't take until Monday to get our internet up and running. Today, as of the time I'm recording this, it is Wednesday. So we've only had internet for not that long, which is kind of crazy. We lasted this long without internet. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. So I downloaded all of my software that I used to edit, or that I used to record as well, which is cool. So now we're back up and running with that. This is just a video for me to test my recording, make sure everything works good, make sure I sound good, because as you could probably hear, hopefully, there is no echo in this room. Unlike my old apartment where I'm sure there's a ton of echo if you use headphones to listen to my older videos, like in Skyward Sword, for example. So yeah, it sounds great in here, it looks great in here, I'm very comfortable in here, everything is very, very nice. So, I am very happy about that. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much, because I certainly missed recording quite a lot, I should say. And again, I do not suck this bad, I promise. But now that I've pretty much said everything I wanted to say, I guess now would just be a good time to kind of focus on the game here. I don't know how long I'm going to record for. I will probably come back to this next week since it's just an easy game. I need to get back into the swing of recording again. So I apologize if my commentary isn't up to standard. I have to kind of, every time I take one of these long breaks from recording, I have to really get into it again and get my voice back up and running, because not necessarily my voice, it's just more of like my style, my tone. I just have to make sure that I get back to where I was before. If I sound great, that'd be awesome. But I will say though, talking about the next Let's Play that will be going up on the channel, this is again kind of a test video of sorts. I will be uploading that this Monday. If everything works well, it will be going up on Monday, which I'm very excited for and hope you guys are too. It's a game I wanted to play for a while, and I guess this is the perfect game to play to kind of jump right back into the swing of things. It's a nice long game too, so it'll be going up on the channel for quite the while, as well as the pick and play episodes, of course. But I have one life left too, so I better make sure I beat this. And wow. Ooh, cool. Wait, what are you supposed to do in that? Oh God. Alright, we can focus now. We can focus. Because I don't have to worry about doing all this crazy talking. Alright, well there we go, you beat that. And it does say Game Boy Advance on the bottom of the screen there. That is because this game, I think, is an exact port of Wario Ware Inc. Mega Micro Games for the Game Boy Advance. And I believe all the games are the same. I'm not sure if there is any exclusive games on this version as opposed to the GBA version. But this is the version I played a lot growing up, for sure. And I can actually tell you guys how I got this game, to be fair. I think it's, I don't remember what birthday it was. But on one of my birthdays, I think it was at a bowling alley. And I had a bunch of my friends come by and it was a good time. And this was the one gift I wanted my mom to give me for my birthday. She did get it for me, but it's just the fact that I remember exactly how I got this game. And most of the games that I have in my gaming collection of sorts, I have a lot of memories as to how I got them. Not in the more recent ones, because you just go and buy it online or something. But some of the other games I've had growing up, I remember exactly how I got them, which is pretty cool. Nice, we're not doing half bad here. We still have our 3 lives, and we're hitting the, what floor are we going to? 14? No, 12. I can't count, so that's fine. Anyways, so yeah, a lot has definitely happened. Some things I wish didn't happen, like my computer busting up. But hey, I guess it had to. That thing is a pretty old thing anyway. So, I mean, it had a lot of videos on it. I did try factory restoring it, but apparently you can't factory restore it unless you had the Windows 7 installation disk for Windows or whatever. And my computer didn't come with that, so I didn't want to pay for it. So I guess I just wasn't going to do anything about that. My other alternative was to use the desktop computer to record, as I mentioned before, but unfortunately, like I said, it was in a different room entirely, and it's also a computer that my wife uses to, not record stuff, to do stuff on for her job or whatever. So I can't just hog the desktop and just put it in there in the living room, because that would be just kind of silly. But it's here in our little office space now, and so it's pretty sweet. I am very excited with our move and everything. It was a complete success. Our living room is still kind of empty because we don't have a lot of stuff in the living room, actually. If anything, we really don't have anything in the living room, to be fair, because when we moved everything over from our old apartment, we didn't have a lot of, I mean, we had a lot of stuff in there to fill that small apartment, but now that we're in a bigger place, it just feels kind of empty. So, anyways, this is kind of a punch-out thing. It's cool. How do you block again? Oh, I think you press left and right. Okay, yeah, you do. Okay, I'm not dumb. Alright, one more. There we go. Okay, I almost lost that one. I would be highly upset if I messed up in that one. And, chill. Nice little kitty there. That's pretty sweet. But now we're moving on to level 3. Who do we got? We got Dribble and Spits for sci-fi games. Like nice little space exploration shooter things, I don't know. Then you got Dodge, which you will avoid the laser. Pretty easy stuff, not too shabby. One of the things I always say, it seems. It's funny because that's supposed to be Mario and the turtle thing is supposed to be Bowser. I think it's kind of funny how they did an adaptation of him in that way. This game overall is just hilarious because it just kind of plays around at some of Mario's titles, or some of Nintendo's titles, I guess. Yeah, especially when you get to 9-volt stages. Those are my favorite because they reference the older NES games and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. And of course, now we're gonna get the speed up here, which means it's gonna get faster, which is always something to be wary of when you're going through these games, because the games aren't that difficult. They just get faster and faster and faster to a point where you have to really be careful. There were 3 of those guys there, so pretty easy to count there. And cool. Again, Mario and Bowser there. Pretty sweet. Transform. I transform into some sort of ninja Power Ranger guy. That's cool. I'm not going to give any hints to what my next LP is. I want it to be a complete surprise. It will be blind, though. So, I guess I should say that much, since I know I just did a blind LP with Banjo-Kazooie, but I figured I could do another one just for the sake of doing another blind game, especially after being gone for so long. So, cool stuff, man. We are just rock and rolling. Again, I apologize for everything that's happened in the last month or so. I mean, the moving had to be done, but my computer breaking was not something I planned on, so, again. Ugh, I almost died. Ooh, Prime. Like Amazon Prime or Metroid Prime or... Alright, we gotta hit old Mars, which we did, not bad. Repel! Okay then. Oh god. How fast are we gonna get here? I don't even know. Ooh, we gotta dodge. I mean, the faster the game goes, obviously the game's gonna end quicker too, so that's cool. And nice, we did a nice wheelie. And now we're gonna dodge all the things. I don't even know what this is. Maybe it's a space. Maybe it's in space and there's a UFO or something. But anyways, boss stage. Oh, this is a really fun game. Oh, you can't even press the B button. You can only press the A button. But you shoot these things, and then you get a little upgrade, and then you just keep on upgrading until you pretty much win. Like here you get a 3, makes it easy to shoot, and then you get like a shield, I think. I don't even know. But yeah, just kind of mash away. Like look at me go, man. So we gotta shoot. I think we gotta get the ball in the hole there. Can I do it? Please. Oh, come on. Alright, you got this. There we go. And then we'll just shoot some more targets. Like I said, this is one of my favorite games on the GameCube. I do love Mario Party. My favorite Mario Kart's on the GameCube. A lot of cool games are on this console, so this is just one of the many games. I think I actually do have this Mega Micro Games on my 3DS, because I got my 3DS when it came out, and I had the Ambassador program on it, which gave me a ton of games on the system. And yeah, so I have that, and I have a bunch of other games too, like Yoshi's Island and all that good stuff. I don't even know where this conversation is going. I guess I should mention... Well, actually, I don't even know what I was going to say, to be honest. But then again, when do I ever know what I'm going to say at what time? I don't even know. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is that I will continue to do Mona's minigame, and then that will be the end of this video. I think 4 stages sounds like a pretty good amount of stages to play. Bleh. Wow. I had like a little twitch in my mouth there. I was going to say something, but then something just stopped me. Maybe it was like a hiccup or something. But anyway, I'll probably come back to this next week, unless you guys want me to play a different game. And if you do, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more of this, let me know as well. That way I know what's going on with that. That's funny. I like that one a lot, that minigame. I mean, I like any minigame where you just button mash. I think that's cool. Here we got spaghetti. Rippin' spaghetti, never forgetty. That's what my friends and I say. I love how you shoot the burger with ketchup, yet it's not in the burger, it's just on the bun. I'm like, oh god, I forgot about this. Okay, Mona. I forgot what kind of games you had. And, yeah. I know every character has their own theme. So the first one was just the intro. Jimmy T has sports games. Dribble and Spitz had sci-fi. I don't remember what hers were, and I know it did say it on the screen. So I'll have to go back and see what games they were. And I missed! Holy crabolis! Goodness. Well, at least I didn't fail nearly as bad as the beginning, because that was absolute garbage. I mean, come on now, who fails that bad? Oh my god! It's gonna be that way again! It's got the train in the station, though. I mean, jeez. Oh, this is another very obscure game. You just pick the nose, man. You just pick the nose! Like, come on, man! Why would you even do that? But Wario Ware is known for those kind of games, so whatever. Like, and even this! You sniff the snot back into the... Get a tissue or something. Like, come on now. Jeez. Oh god, even faster? What level are we on? 20? Mark page 7! Oh. Jeez, I don't like that one either. Oh no, these games I can get used to. I like those ones. Oh, don't remind me. I don't even like eggs. I mean, I work with eggs all day, every day at my job, and I can't stand eggs anymore. I never liked eggs to begin with, but now it's just like, I can't. I can't even look at eggs. I can't eat eggs. I just think about my job, and I'm just like, I don't even want them. They're bad. Alright, now this is a pretty cool one. You just kind of bang a hammer into the thing. I mean, not that difficult by any means, but you just kind of pound it down, and there you go. You did it. Cool stuff. But I think that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It feels so good to be back. Hopefully my commentary has been at least a little bit entertaining. Oh, 9-volt, that's a perfect place to end off because I love 9-volt games. But if you guys want to see more, once again, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see me keep playing the same game, let me know too. It does feel really good to be back. But on that note, I'm going to end it off here. So with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so very much for watching. And I will see you guys for the next Pick and Play episode next week and the next LP to be going up on Monday. I'm always saying that just so I know I can upload it then. But very excited about it. So I will see you guys then. And goodbye. Copying Solomon's 100's and outro there.